Good morning, students. Let come back to the class. This class is a continuation for the last class. SSL record protocol is completed in the last class. So SSL record protocol. It is a main protocol in the SSL secure socket layer protocol. Okay. So this SSL contain main SSL record, chain cipher, and alert handshake protocols. Record protocol main thing is carry the payloads data with some encryption format. Okay, so main encryption and confidentiality authentication, major steps are there, and this all the SSL record encrypted plain text data format. Now coming to the SSL change cipher spec protocol. HSSL change cipher spec protocol. This SSL change cipher spec protocol is actually a 1 byte protocol, generally used along with SSL record protocol. Suppose any pending states there in the SSL record protocol. Pending state means output of the SSL record protocol is pending. Then this spec protocol is used to convert the pending state to current state to complete the process. Okay, the main simple is a simple protocol. Change SSL change cipher spec protocol used to convert the or move the pending state to the current state. Okay, so this is a single message. It is a single message. This one HSL change speaker protocol, and this alert protocol. Alert protocol is a 2 byte protocol. Next you can discuss. Alert protocol is up for the representing the errors, representing the errors. Okay, and this is a handshake protocol to establish the sessions. Handshake protocol to establish the sessions, and other payloads we can use the okay, example HTTP like that. So all the payloads considering the SSL record protocol. So the change speaker protocol simple job is to writing the writing or moving the pending state to the current state just to complete the SSL record process. Okay, just output of the SSL record protocol is converting from pending state to current state, right? The purpose of this message means SSL record protocol, SSL change cipher spec protocol is to cause the pending state to be copied into the current state, which update the cipher state to users on this connection. Okay, the main simple. This is actually a small protocol developed to change conversion, change the state conversion. Okay, pending to current. That's all. Now coming to the SSL alert protocol. Alert means any errors occurs. Any errors occurs in the during this establishing the connections or transferring the data, whatever may be. Errors may be reported by the SSL alert protocol. SSL alert protocol. The alert protocol used to convey the SSL related alerts. That means SSL related errors. Maybe different kind of errors there, fatal errors, whatever may be, to the peer entity. Alert messages are compressed and encrypted, specified by the current state. That all sent in this particular form. It is a 2 bytes format. You see the figure in the last alert protocol. One is the level, second one is the alert. Okay, that's 2 byte protocol. First byte takes the value that warning or fatal errors. It's define the first byte. What is the kind of error? What is the kind of error? Second byte actually it is the error. Error name, error code will be represented. But whereas the first byte is representing the type of the error, warnings or fatal errors, to convey the severity of the message. If the level is fatal then SSL immediately terminate the connections because of the fatal errors. Other connections on the same session may continue, but no new connections on the session may be established because of the errors occurs. Second byte contains a code that indicates the specific alert. Alert means error. What is the exact error type will be represented by the second byte. Let's take the example of the different fatal errors and other unexpected message, bad record MAC, okay, bad record MAC, message authentication code, decompression failures. There is a, if any decompression failures, uh, we that message will be represented like this. Handshake failure to while go establishing the sessions between the entities. If any handshake failures, it is reported by using these errors. Illegal parameters generally occur in the during the session and connections. Other alerts like a close notify, and there is a no certificate, bad certificate, unsupported certificate, certificate revoked, certificate expired, certificate unknown. These are all the example of the errors. Alerts will be reported during the data transmission when we are going to use the SSL protocol. So this all reported by the SSL alert protocol. All are designed internally. If anything is problem, any problems there, then this protocol will take care of the reporting the errors. Okay. Now coming to the handshake protocol. Last protocol, handshake protocol. Handshake means simply simple two persons or two peers going to establishing the a communication, establishing a communication. Now in this handshake protocol used to establishing the session. Okay, when the session is completed, now the connections are going to set up between the client and server. And here main thing is to after establishing the session means that session during this both are going to authenticating to each other, client and server authenticating to each other with the help of some messages. So the handshake protocol uses the 4 pages to complete its cycle. During the phase 1, client server send the hello packets to each other. In this IP session, cipher should protocol version or exchange for the security purpose. Okay. Uh, this diagram is there. This is the example of diagram session during this first and second one, third, so on. Client hello, server hello, just like establishing the sessions. During the phase 2, server send his certificate and server key exchange. Server send phase 2 by sending the server hello and packet. During the phase 3, client reply the server by sending his certificate and client exchange keys. Second and third used for the exchanging of the keys. First phase used for sending the hello packets to establishing the sessions. To establishing the sessions, that means secure sessions. Main thing is authentication was done in the first session, first phase 1. Phase 4, as usual, change cipher should occurred after this handshake protocol. Hence, if any problem pending is there, that you can write. This protocol allow the server and client to authenticate each other and negotiate the encryption and MAC algorithm cryptographic keys to be used to protect the data sent in SSL record protocol. So main thing is what is the data you are going to transfer message through SSL record protocol that will actually carry the payloads. So in this both are negotiate. What is the kind of algorithm and MAC used to and what are the cryptographic keys all are used to and understanding each other. Actually, this was done before the any data is going to transmit the data. Okay, before the transmit the data, these all things to be done by this what actual series of exchanging the messages. Okay, so this consist of the format like see the this is a format this is a handshake protocol type 1 byte, length 3 bytes, next content is a it is a dynamic. Okay, byte first type indicate that type of message. Okay, that 10 messages are there, and then next length of message. Okay, what is the client or server going to exchange? That is the length of message, type of the message, length of the message, and parameters about the message. Okay, first type of message, length of message, and parameters in the content field. That dynamic. These all the messages exchange between the client and server. SSL handshake protocol message types. Hello request. Message type is hello request. Parameters are null. Client hello. Client hello. Server hello. This is for establishing the session first, authenticating the to each other. Definitely, this hello message is required. Client and server both will exchanging the parameters in the authentication of these two version, random, random number, session ID, cipher shoot, compression method. That all to be discussed between the client and server. If they agree, they're going to exchanging the authentication information. After both are agree on these parameters only, they go for the remaining steps. Okay. Next one, certificate. Certificate mean X.509. There is a certificate format there, and these are all the chain of certificates. Next, server key exchange. Server key exchange and client key exchange generally use the parameters and signature parameters. Signatures parameters. Certificate request is a kind of message contain the type and authorities parameters. Server done. Last bit is completed, then server done. Okay, this all the happen before the original data transmission. This is only for regarding the authentication, establishing the session, establishing the sessions. Handshake protocol you just only use it for establishing the session, nothing but communication or connection between the client and server. Okay, the job of this handshake protocol is establishing the sessions. Next, client certificate verified through signature, finished with hash value. These are all the example of messages. All these messages are all these messages along with parameters are used to establishing the sessions. Okay, without sessions, without establishing the sessions, then connections, the data transmission is never happen. Okay, that's why handshake protocol is will take care of the establishing the sessions. Okay, generally, let me take the example. Whatever the suppose we want to do something, we want to do some work means what we have to provide the platform. Okay, what kind of work we can identify. Here also, what is the data you are going to transfer? Simply, we cannot transfer without establishing the connections, without exchanging the client and server credentials. Okay, so definitely, client and server's credentials are identified. That means authenticated to each other using this protocol. Then only record protocol is take care about the data transfer. Okay, this was happening initially. No, this is a client and server. The simple timing diagram. How to exchange the messages to establishing the logical connections. To establishing the logical connections. Client sending first to client hello. Then this means for establish the security capabilities. including protocol versions, session ID, cipher shoot, compression methods, initial random numbers. All these things contain the client to server hello. This for simple first identification. Then server will send the certificate key exchange request. Then server hello done completed. Similarly, client also sending the his client certificate, client key exchange, server client certificate, client key exchange, not certificate. Okay. When the server sending the server certificate, server key exchange, certificate request, server hello done. The server may send the certificate, key exchange, and request certificate, server signals, and of the hello message in the during the phase two. Phase three, client sending client certificate, client key exchange, certificate verify. So it's a verified. And last phase contain the change cipher spec. If any states are there that you can write. Change cipher shoot and finish the handshake protocol. Okay. So anything is there pending that you can finish. Then if both are sending to each other finished and finished successfully, then handshake protocol was working correctly and establishing the session and connections, logical connections, then intimate to the SSL record protocol to transfer the data. Okay. So all the different what we discussed in previously. This exchange four phases. What are the phases? Are there phases? Phase one, establish a secure capabilities. Okay, this contains what initially client hello contain the parameters version, random number, session ID, cipher shoot, compression methods, all those things. Okay, and also what is the kind of algorithm? Are you this following the RSA or Diffie-Hellman, what or Forja, like whatever the algorithms? What is the MAC length? All these things discussed in the phase one. And phase two, and server authentication and key exchange was done. Phase three, client authentication and key exchange was done. Finally, phase four, finish. Okay, that means anything is there. That cipher spec means pending. Pending was converted. Okay, then it is going to complete the authentication process, and that means it is ready for establishing a logical connections. Okay, this is about the SSL protocol. So SSL protocol has how many sub protocol? SSL record protocol, SSL change cipher spec protocol, SSL uh, handshake protocol, SSL alert protocol, alert for errors. Okay, so what is the conclusion from the SSL protocol? SSL record protocol used to carry the payload, that message. Okay, after establishing the connections, the connections was established, the logical connections are established by the SSL handshake protocol. Okay, next to change speakers protocol, SSL change cipher spec protocol is a 1 byte simple protocol just for converting the pending state to the current state. And alert protocol is a sub protocol. Any errors occurs in the SSL, then it is reported, intimated through the SSL alert protocol. Okay, that is about the SSL. So in this uh, record protocol, payload format structure, what is the compression method, how to divide segmentation, all things you can remember. Next, there is a one more similar to SSL protocol. There is a transport layer security. Is there? TLS is an IETF, Internet Engineering Task Force Standardization initiating, whose goal is to produce Internet standard version of SSL. It is actually a similar to the SSL, but this is not there in the syllabus. But just remember, TLS is also a kind of SSL protocol. Okay, it is consist of same version number, Mac, all those things. And TLS uses the HMAC protocol. TLS uses the HMAC protocol, hash message authentication code. Similarly, same like there you can use the padding of parameters like SHA-1. In the previous SSL record protocol, we have discussed all those things. Okay, same here also HMAC used. That means K is plus some secret key padded with zeros on the left, and that means exclusive or with iPad, OPAD, sir. Next, concatenated with the K plus with the I, K plus exclusive or with again iPad. That means input pad and output pad concatenated with the message. This is HMAC, that is the code. HMAC code means hash code or message digest computed using this method. Okay, what is the M means? What is the message input? K plus is the secret key paired with zeros. iPad is some 36 is a hexadecimal code that byte are repeated 64 times to make it as a 512 because of this HMAC uses 512 segment. Similarly, OPAD. Okay, it's about the all the how to TLS hash computation. Initially, there is a seed value and a secret value. You can take the HMAC. Then again, this all the continuously happen. Repeat that there is a link between the hash computation, previous hash, next hash. Okay, this all the continuously. Finally, one payload, one only one hash code will be generated. Similarly, here also alert codes are there. Cipher shoots. Okay, is about the TLS. Just for sake of knowledge, just remember. Now, next important is the secure electronic transaction. SET is the secure electronic transaction, where we can use the SET protocol. You know that when we are going to the shopping mall, when we are going to shopping mall, okay, we are going to use the credit card or debit card. How the transactions are going to happen? How the transactions are going to happen over the internet? Your transactions, the card transactions on the internet are going to secure by using the SET protocol. Okay, because you are using the a point of sale system. That point of sale system at the company or some outlet. Okay, that point of sale system is connected to his bank, and our card is belongs to some bank. In between this bank and point of sale system and their bank, there is a need to provide some secure connections to transfer the amount. So okay, the set protocol is designed to secure the transactions. Okay, set is an open encryption and security specification designed to protect the credit card transactions on the internet. Credit card transactions on the internet. So it is developed by the number of companies involved: IBM, Microsoft, Netscape, and RSA. It is very sign. Okay, it is a just it is not a payment system, but rather it is a set of security protocols and formats enable the user to employ the existing credit card payment infrastructure on an open network such as internet in a secure fashion. Okay, that the ultimate goal of the set protocol used to securing the transactions. That means credit card transactions or any electronic transactions related to the merchant means really say that it's called merchant transactions. The merchant transactions are secured by the set protocol. Transaction merchant transactions are secured by the set protocol. Okay, set secure electronic transactions provide the three services. It is a first establishing the secure communication channel among all the parties involved in the transactions. I told you that what are the parties involved in this? Like there is a merchant or a vendor or a vendor or a person, bank, that are like a financial institutions, all are involved in this one. And authentication is done by the digital certificate. Generally use the Xpoint 509 authentication certificates, and that ensure the privacy because the information is only available to parties in a transaction when and where necessary. Privacy, okay. First establishing the connection, certificates uses, and privacy information privacy. Okay, this is not going to leak to the anyone because your card transactions, card information known to others, then definitely there is a problem. Okay, what are the set requirements? Set requirements. What it contains first. Now let set overview requirements. It is provide the confidentiality of the payment and ordering information. First, required confidentiality of the payment. What is the amount you are going to paying to the merchant? The transactions are going to confidential. Okay, it's not going to give to anyone. And whatever the order information. Example, today also you are paying amount through Amazon, e-commerce websites are there. You are paying a lot of money. All the transactions are secured. Okay, with some number of protocol. Set is the one kind of protocol actually. So we have others also. The company use their different personal protocols. Ensure the integrity of all transmission data. What are the transmitted data like merchant data, card data, what are your order data? All must follow the integrity. Nothing will be modified, changes. Okay, so integrity is also very important. And authentication of the card holder is a legitimate user of credit card account is that is also verified through the bank, and also required for authentication of the merchant that can accept the transactions and relation with the financial institution. What is the bank they are following? The merchant also can authenticated by the financial institutions, and ensure the best use of the best security practices and system design technique to protect the all legitimate parties is in electronic commerce transactions, e-commerce transactions. So definitely that protect the all legitimate users. Okay, so and this uh, depending on the transport security mechanisms. Okay, and no one others allowed to this while when we are going to use the transaction, no no other parties involved in this one, right? So only the necessary people are going to involve in the set transactions. And what are the key features? Key features of the set. Key features to meet the requirements. Set incorporates the following features like confidentiality of information for this DES algorithm, and for integrity of the data. Integrity of the data, RSA plus SHA combination, or RSA digital signature with HMAC using SHA-1, and cardholder account authentication using the X.509 version 3 digital certificate plus RSA signature. Merchant authentication also similarly done by the X.509 version 3 digital certificate plus RSA signature. Okay, so what we required here basically confidentiality, then integrity, then authentication. authentication. Okay, this is the basic diagram. Now look into that. Set components. Set components. Look into the figure. What are the components in the secure electronics transaction? Set components: card holder, the person; certificate authority, who will issue the certificate; issuer; acquirer; payment gateway; and merchant. Okay. Between these, the transactions are going to made, so that all communicated through the internet only. Is it clear? Issuer mean nothing but some financial institution. Payment gateway to be set up. It is a software. Okay. And merchant, card holder, acquirer, card holder, merchant, certificate authority, payment gateway, acquirer, issuer. These are all the, and remaining internet and payment network. These are all the components, set components. Let's note down the figure. Okay. So this we'll discuss in the next class. It is taking time.